Hello, Monsters Abandoned. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign, almost said Mortal Embers, Vortex Campaign, and the fourth part of my Thorek Ironbrow Patreon supporter campaign. If you're a Patreon supporter, thank you very much. If you're not, then you're watching this after the campaign has finished, and there'll be a new Patreon campaign currently in the works. Now, I'm trying to release a Patreon campaign I'm aiming for Saturday and Tuesday. That's the plan. Those days that I can kind of feel like I've got a good handle on being able to record videos beforehand. Sunday was always a bit of a nightmare because it meant trying to record on Saturday, and I was busy on Saturday then. Well, good luck. Good. Strap yourself in, boys and girls. And then some Wednesdays I just forgot.
Summon me if you dare.
It's just how it is. Now, someone said that apparently now it does. So these sharpened weapons and hardened armor are army assists actions. So you take the agent out of the army, and then you can use them on the. Which now I read it does kind of make sense. On the other hand, should that not be down because? I mean, these are army actions, right? These are effects that affect the army. For every other agent, red always affects the army. Yellow is the unit. Blue is sort of like miscellaneous, so like agent actions or campaign actions, that kind of thing. And red is so. Surely they should be blue rather than red. And I do understand the point that they are there to like assist the army, and so but because they're not passive, why are they red? I didn't realise that. It does kind of make sense now, but also it doesn't. Maybe this is maybe the agents in Warhammer 3 will have that kind of action. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're now sort of looking to. They're probably well into working on Warhammer 3 now, and I imagine a lot of the stuff they're doing with like DLCs. Probably what we're going to see with. I'm assuming that the early access is going to be ogres. Let's be honest. It's fairly obvious. I think it's going to be ogres, unless they're really pulling a fast one here. So I suspect that we're going to see that kind of thing, sort of like bleeding in from Warhammer 3 into Warhammer 2 as Warhammer 3 comes in for release. That's my guess. Now, we had a poll last time, which was, should we kill the Dark Elves or the Orcs first? And everyone said Dark Elves because, let's be honest, does make sense. So can I get across here? No, I have to go across the wall. That's annoying because I hoped that this province was connected. It might be connected up here. Doesn't look like it. No, I think the only way we can do that, because if you try and move onto land, for example, if you're playing Immortal Empires and you're in the north of the Empire and you go to move to Norsca, and unless you tell the army to go into the sea, it will try and march all the way around to get to Norsca. So the fact that the auto-pathing is like, nope, can't find a way onto that island, suggests that the only way we can do it is by going to sea to get on there. So what's this territory? This is the Order of Lawmasters. Right. Do we have access?
Excellent.
Hello? Hello? Okay. No, we don't. So I was hoping that maybe we could link up and get a trade port, but I think that's probably not going to be here if we can get it anywhere. We are kind of linked here, but I suspect this doesn't count as a... Well, it should, actually. No, we don't. No, we do. Unless this is... Yeah, okay, so... It looks like there's a little patch. So this is... And this, yeah. So there's like a little patch here where this path crosses into Cult of Sotek territory, so we don't have a trade port, which is really annoying because that'd be really useful. The only hope I can have is that maybe the Hissing God will rebel and I can go and grab it. But until then, I guess we have no. Why does Warhammer do trade like this? It's such a bullshit. It's such bullshit. It really is. Right, you go over there. And we will grab... What do we like? You're already immortal. Let's get Rune Negation. So, we're going to have to kill the Dark Elves. We can probably underway over there.
We push onward.
In fact, if I go over here, I'll still get a little bit of replenishment. That's fine. We can see what's going on over there. Do you have a big garrison? No. Okay. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now, we've got plenty of money. So that's a fair... I mean, that's a fairly chunky front line. I would like some... I don't think we... I genuinely don't think we've got any... Oh, no, we do have a... We could get a Thane. Get a Thane. You give research for construction for all buildings, which is okay. You're tough. Thorgard Stoneheart, you're in. You're in. You're going to be a blade master. And we completed a quest, did we? Yes, maybe. We've got... Oh, God, look how much oath gold we got. I'm loaded.
Arcane wisdom.
I'm fucking so loaded.
Time for a reckoning.
Do we have any runes you can... We've got Rune of Impact, which is okay. You can have a Dwarf Bride, have a Dwarven Tattooist, not that we need it. Income from trade faction-wide, yes please. So, let's... What can we knock together here? So we've got Prosperous Pickaxe, actually pretty good. Sundering attacks, armor piercing damage, not bad. Pretty good. Let's have a look if we've got... Don't have any of those. We could get the Gatekeeper's Helm, which is fine. There's nothing really there. We have... I would like pots, but we don't have any. So, let's... Shall we just, like... Should we just grab a whole bunch of stuff? Because these are one cost things, right? So we'll grab them. And then we basically can... We can make the choice. We can pick. We can sort of say, what do we actually want? We don't have any... I do want to get artillery. Were we getting artillery? That's the question. Okay, let's grab that one. Master Rune of Valea. That's bonus first large. Alright. I'm just gonna grab. I've got loads of oath golds. I've got a splurge. I'm sticking it into throngs covered in mustard. Get yourself something nice. Jingle jingle. How much oath gold? I do have quite a lot. I'm just gonna get all of this, I think. I should probably get the Master Runes as well. Master Rune of Flights. It's like a... Is that like an Amber Spear type? Not Amber... Yeah, no. Is that like an Amber Spear type thing? Because if so, best rune in the game. Maybe. Master Rune of Ulrich Mad. He made the rune fangs. There you go. That's a bit of lore for you. He made all the rune fangs. Alarak the Mad. He was a bloody good smithy boy. Off his rocker, but very good at what he does. Do we? Oh, you know what? I think that's probably fine for the moment. Yep. Okay. No, sorry, Gorok. I was trying to click through things. I didn't mean to bother you.
It is time.
It is time. What we got? So that's. I mean, that's. You just do more armor. You know. That. Yes. You do that. That's fine. Like that. Master Rune of Passage. So that gives you more speed. Weapon strength 20%. You know what? I'm going to give you that. And let's give you Frenzy as well. And then we'll give you some of these bits. I mean, I don't really know why, but... Should probably... No, because we do have another unit of artillery here, which doesn't have... We've got the Goblobber, but we don't have anything... I probably don't want that one, do we? So, do we have increased armor piercing missile damage and penetration? As explosive damage. Okay, we'll grab that one. We'll whack that on that artillery unit. Job's a good one. How much oath gold do we have? Do we have enough for the prospector's pick? Where was it? There it is. So, we'll grab that one. So we're going to turn Aladdin into a bit of a beast. Because he's going to have a lot of armor piercing damage, which I like. I like the idea of that. Now, you, what have you got? Because I'm going to give you the Master Rune of Flight just to see what it does. Is it a fireball? Is it causes moderate magical and fire damage, effective at close range, good at penetration, good at... I genuinely don't know, but I want to see what it does. So we're going to see what that does. You need... I guess we'll go with another one of you for the moment. Were we building artillery? Was that a thing I was doing, or no? Was I not? I was getting iron, wasn't I? Okay. Okay, well, let's get Gromrel picks. Income from mines, gold mines, stone quarries, and we get improved class. So basically, eventually we can get 15% for iron mines and gold mines. We currently have 2 gold mines and an iron mine, and I'm all about that. Cult of Sotek's doing a thing, but that's okay, because they're our friends. Seal the hold. Mine the bit. So the Rick has sealed dwarf hold. The great bar lays across the mountain hold, and the deep iron gates have come crashing down, severing the underway. Why the Lord would do this is yet a mystery. Sealed hold. Oh. Okay. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay, well, as long as Aladdin thinks it's okay, we're alright. So, completed a hero action. Good for us. Yeah, now we don't have to get our feet wet. We can just underway. Don't have to get moist. Straight in there. Hello.
Cruel and deadly.
Okay, well, on that note, I kind of want your stuff.
Forwards.
Well, it may be sealed, but I'm just going to go and sit inside for the moment. Right, let's kill us some Dark Elves. We haven't killed Dark Elves since Lockett. What the fuck's going on here? What just happened here? The Court of Librus. What the fuck? Taking the Chamber of Visions. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Right, are we just going to go and smash the gate down?
Noble born.
Okay, well, let's declare war. Yes, I'll call the Southern Sentinels to join the party. We'll put the Rune of Burning on you. I actually think maybe getting some siege towers probably a good idea, especially against the Dark Elves, who have a lot of missile fire, which is quite nasty. All those crossbows, very nasty. Let's get defences just to be on the safe side.
Let us begin.
Some defences. I think we're okay there. It's not ideal there, but I'll live with it. As soon as we're not... Okay, you hop over there. Is that event a normal one, the hold?
Ill-considered.
Is that a normal one? Or is that like a special one where it's suddenly going to be like, oh, rats! Surprise! Hope you've got an army nearby.
By the ancestors, you've got some gall coming here.
I mean, she probably knew them. Non-aggression pact. Are you at war with people? No. Yep. Oh, I was hoping you might attack, and indeed you are. Good. That makes my life a lot easier. Thanks. That's right. Not only are we now lobbing goblins, and we don't know where we get them, but we now stuff them full of explosives. They're basically like high explosive goblin foie gras. Like, just stuff them full of explosives, chuck them at our enemies, and they explode. Perfect. Okay, good. So we're trying to take out the bolt throwers before they become too much trouble. We also need to deal with this infantry. It's nice of Dark Elves to come out to play, though. A little bit worried I'll have to siege them down, but this is going to be much more expedient. You're going to have to... You know, Cain helps those who help themselves. Just walk. It's fine. Well, it's probably fine. We've got a line of quarrelers in the front there, and we are now bombarding the enemy army as they advance, taking a little bit of return fire there from the Reaper Bolt Thrower. Goblins coming in. Explosive goblins. Using the Ogre Cavalry on the flanks. They're going to go and knock out these Reaper Bolt Throwers, but we do have more reinforcements coming in from the settlements, the settlement garrison. The Black Ark Corsairs advancing, and straight into the Quarreler fire there. They're trying to shoot old Platypus. It's not having any effects. He's basically just tanking that. And the enemy, our Quarrelers are just very strong. Very, very strong.
The battle is lost!
So far, so good. None of the Dark Elves have actually managed to reach our lines. And the Mournfang Cavalry slowly making their way. They've only got a speed of 78. They're not that fast. They're lumbering over to smash that Reaper Bolt Thrower. Yeah, get off a few shots. It's going to be your last. Smush. Okay, well that's put a stop to that. Meanwhile, on the flank, we've got the Dragonback Slayers attacking the Black Ark Corsairs. The Black Ark Corsairs have pretty good armor compared to the Dragonback Slayers, who have 10. As such, they are winning this engagement. Well, the Dragonback Slayers do more damage, but they're taking a lot in return, so it's fine. The enemy the Dreadlord attacked Gottree, the Platypus, and is now running away. We have the garrison reinforcements now approaching. The Dreadlord is doing an impressive tactic of facing the completely wrong direction and taking a lot of Quarreler crossbows to the back of the head. How's that working out for you? It doesn't look like well, to be honest. And also feed your horse, because that thing looks skinny as balls. And he's dead. Well, I mean, not the... Sure. Anyway, more Black Ark Corsairs advancing up the hill into a hail of crossbow fire, and not doing particularly well, as you can see. Not many... I mean, there's just a line of Dark Elves. They haven't really got past here. Because as soon as they move into range, the Quarrelers just scythe through them. We do have a Death Hag. And they're actually getting a little bit closer. So we're going to pull the Quarrelers back, and we're going to charge with our Longbeards. I mean, basically, what's left of the Dark Elf hosts sees a horde of stunty people with axes charging down the hill towards them, and decide to actually maybe go somewhere else, which you can't argue with that logic. Well, thank you ever so much, because that made my life so much easier than having to deal with, you know, all that stuff in a siege battle. So, thank you. Migration. Yes, we'll welcome that. We've got Masamoon's Pride, which is actually a really nice magical item. We could give that to you, couldn't we? Because that's 100 armor piercing damage, which is the same as that. It's slightly less weapon strength, but it does also have a Wind Blast spell. So we'll grab that one. That's quite nice. And let's make... Now, I don't particularly want this province because it's all horrible. Surrounded by that wobbly blue shit. So we can just bop you like that. And sack it. We've got to change... Oh, so we just need to sack it. Oh, right, okay, that's...
This magnificent chain
I didn't really want it. It's like, can I raise it? Do I need to take it first? But nope, I can just do that. That makes my life significantly easier. I'm going to get the Rune of Oath and Steel.
Thorek Ironbrow.
And that's fine. I'm going to raise that next turn. I wanted the money because I'm a dwarf. And I love gold. and beer. Beer and gold. That's... Dwarves are pretty two-dimensional when you come... You know, it's just beer, it's alcohol, and it's money. That's all they want. They're like bankers. So, let's move you over here. I'm just a little bit worried that we may have an attack coming from the north. We need to deal with that. Maybe go and take the Wellspring Eternity, move north. I'm just going to raise this because I don't... It's got spices, but the public order is going to be annoying to deal with. I genuinely can't be bothered. It's not really worth taking. It's not really going to be any benefit to me, so we'll just torch it and move on. Plus, of course, it should just go there, kill him again, raise. That should also make, like, you like me more? Yeah, it's going up to 50 due to war. I mean, it's not...
High Law Master of the...
It's not going up hugely, but it's something.
For the wisdom of Valea.
I'm going to hop you north, because our south is pretty fucking safe. We have nothing really to worry about down here. The Cult of Sotek have got us covered in the south. We've got the Central Sentinels, and then Itza as well to the north. We've got a little bit of Plague, but overall not too bad. Right, what do we need to... Where do we need to go? So there's one over there, one over there, one over there. So we sort of like to need to move in this direction. Where are the others? Are there any... Okay, there's one over there. The elves have any? No. Dark elves? Where are the others?
It shall be reunited with the Dowie soon.
Okay, noted. You've got that one.
It has been lost to our people for far too long.
That one's over there. Oh, do we not know where that one is? Apparently not. Maybe they oh, because we need 5, don't we? So maybe once we've done that, we find the locations of the other 3? I'm thinking that could be potential.
You want something done right?
Well, indeed. So, let's go. Reload time reduction for Quarrelers. Yes, please. They now have 81 missile strength, which is... That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely no problem with that. Seems completely sane. I have no issues. I have no further questions, Your Honour.
Casting the runes is thirsty work. Let's drink and...
Is it thirsty? Now, you're at war with the Spirit of the Jungle, plus these... Do you guys... I don't know how to deal with you, Marcus, at the moment, so I'm just going to ignore you.
Cowardly Elky.
A wrong put rights or a wrong put rights? There's some tough questions in my time, but... Right the wrong.
I'm listening.
Now, can we underway over? Yes, but not into our own territory. We'll go there. We're trespassing on Khalida's lands, but never mind. She'll just have to get over it. She'll just have to live with it, or not live with it, as the case may be. Let's get a Dwarf Keep, because then we can get 3rd rank of Gold Mine. Yes, we will upgrade the defences there, just to be on the safe side. Research, we're going to get improved blasting charges for that extra income, because we've got the extra income from gold, which is very nice. Like that a lot. Oh, we've got settlement upgrade. Let's upgrade the Sentinel of Time, because it's sort of the one furthest on the edge there. It's kind of on the tip. I mean, we are fairly safe, so getting defences, but it's one of those cases where if you don't, inevitably some sort of rogue army is going to spawn nearby, declare war on you, and take your stuff. Oh. Well, something just exploded. And it wasn't me.
Ironbrow. Let us begin.
Alright, you hop over there. I'm going to upgrade you. We're going to build this into sort of like a recruitment base, I think. Everything else we can probably just go for the economy. Because we probably don't have any... I mean, we don't currently have any threats in this direction. Maybe if Malice advances on the Fortress of Dawn and takes it, and then maybe tries to attack. He does sometimes head in this direction. But he'll have to get through the Cult of Sotek first, in theory. In practice, he may decide to declare war on us first and just bypass them, but we'll deal with that if that happens. We could get more cavalry, but... kind of want... Right, you know what we need to do is we need to get you over here to give us your Longbeards. I think is what I want. Because otherwise, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, we could maybe do with another piece of artillery, but that's very much a personal choice. I don't think you need it. So we've got Stoneheart has ranked up. Good for you. Right, you hop over here. Well, good for you. Okay, give you. I'll take you, and you. That's looking pretty good. I think I might disband you, because I don't actually need you. I'm tempted to put another hero in this army. Maybe put the Thane, but I'm actually pretty... What I might do is get rid of the Longbeards. Mind you, they got the Sundering attacks. You know what? I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with what we got. That's what we're going to do. Right. We're generally pretty good. We need to head north. I might actually bring Aladdin to colonise the Wellspring of Eternity, because then I won't have to worry about... Oh, we need the Monument of Itza as well. Let me grab that one. We've got this entire province. Oh, yes. Is Khalida still at war with... Yeah, what's Tekalis doing? What's Tekalis doing?
Make this quick. I have important matters to attend.
Yeah, well, I could potentially trade with you, maybe. I can't remember if I was trading with him before. I don't think I... Are we trading with him? I can't remember.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Right, you can march further. So you come up here. We want you to grab the Wellspring of Eternity. You're going to hop... No, you're going to march. Not that really matters. So grab the Wellspring of Eternity and the Monument of Itza. We'll grab those two. It's free real estate. Assuming it's not Skaven. No, that looks like Beastmen? That does look like Beastmen. Beastmen raised it, so there must be Beastmen around here somewhere. That definitely looks like Beastmen. Okay, well, that's a potential. Are we at war with any Beastmen? Let's have a quick check. So, the Shadowgore Warherd is nearby, but we're not at war with them. If we spot them, we should probably squish them. Nothing worse than having Beastmen sneaking around in your territory. Oh, we got a Master Engineer.
What needs to be done?
Halkenhoffen Knucklebreaker. We've got that, which is fine, I guess. Do you boost up and you do movement, which is useful, but you also do missile strength for all missile units. Yes, like Quarrelers, for example. So I wasn't sure if I wanted a hero in my army. I've changed my mind. I do. Okay, well, as long as there's no Beastmen nearby, I guess I'll just grab this one.
This'll do for starters.
Yes, it will.
The High King commands.
I'm a little bit concerned there might be Dark Elves around, but I'm just going to hope there's not. That's my strategy. I'm just going to blindly hope that there aren't any. That's the key. That's the key. So let's fix this up. We've got a little bit of replenishment here, which is good. That'll hopefully Thorek will replenish a little bit quicker than he would otherwise be doing. So we can upgrade you, we can upgrade you. What are we doing here? So we could income from trade, oath gold, that would be quite nice. To be honest, there's no point really building any of these buildings. Although that would allow us to get more runesmiths. Alternatively, a little bit more income from trade, plus more, I mean, income from all buildings. Income from all buildings. I mean, that could be... Okay, let's do that. What's the public order doing here? So we've still got some corruption. We've still got some Skaven corruption. Is that... Wait. Does that reduce? No. What reduces... It's this one, the Slayer Shrine. We need the Slayer Shrine. I don't really want the Slayer Shrine. I mean, we could just get that. That would reduce the public order penalty. But fuck it. More money. Let's be honest here. No, don't abandon it. I'll change my mind. No, build that instead. There we go. Okay, the orcs are up here. They do have a bit we need. There's also a bit here and here. So we need to grab them. I don't think we've got... Have we got the parts? Oh, yes, we do. Of course we do. We've got the keepsake of Gazul's Favoured.
The pendant of a true Dowie warrior.
Yep.
Well done, my lord.
Okay.
You have made great
Oh,
progress
shit.
in reclaiming the lost artifacts of your kin.
Bollocks.
But beware, for it is certain that...
Oh, I forgot you wankers. Oh, no. Why did I do that? Now you bastards are on your way. Is there anything that's going to increase my replenishment? No. Oh. That's not good. What do you do? Right. Okay, upkeep reduction, flying hero capacity, you're unbreakable. I mean, it's fine. Oh, you've got special skills. Keeper of the Gate, figure loss reduction for hammerers. Nice. Guardian. Okay, expert charge defense. Fine. Flammable attacks. Ammunition increase for Iron Drakes, Iron Breakers, and Miners. Very nice. And snipe for Rangers and Vanguard deployments. Okay.
Run, Riki!
Now, I can't... I think the rats spawn more than 2 turns away. So my thinking is we... How long is it going to take to recruit 2 turns? Is that better? Alright, we're going to merge you. We're going to recruit you. Now... Do Rangers count as... Because he buffs up... Is it extracting standards? No. There's something that he does that buffs up Quarrelers, right? Or is it his normal effects? Hang on. Is it this one? No. Is it his... Always the best. Here we go. Right. Real-time reduction for... So it doesn't say... crossbow unit, says Quarrelers, so that's only because I was thinking maybe you could get Rangers, but I think it's just Quarrelers. Okay, let's merge you. You get in here. I could potentially move. If I knew where there's, if I knew where Skaven were, I think they're over here somewhere. I just hope they're not within 1 turn's march, because if they are, I'm in real trouble. I can always just run away and heal. Right, we've got stuff. Defeats. Okay, it's a little ways away, which means we've got time. So you get in there. Where's that engineer? Oh, there he is. Right. Okay, we've got a little bit of time. I think... I don't... Now, you didn't attack a city last time, so I don't think you'll attack it this time. I think. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that. Citation needed. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll heal up in time. And if not, at least we can potentially get the ambush. Let's get steam drills. We can get more some more tech, more money even. I mean, we've got a lot of money, but we can always use more. Hello. Hello, friends.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Okay. Just sailing by, are you? Okay, you just sail on by. You do your own thing. I'll do mine. I need more growth here, so we'll get growth. We do have public order. Public order is stable. Dish.
Impossible.
Oh, that does not look like a nice army, does it? That looks like a mean army. Yeah, oh crap.
Need my warp token stash. Hammer and anvil.
Okay, where do we get... Right, that's a good ambush chance.
Rune Lord of Karakazul.
So we're going to go there.
For the wisdom of the layer.
You're going to go and sit in here.
Brumney's will.
And we're going to give you... What can we give you? That would give you a shit ton of melee attack. You've already got... Well, you've... Okay, let's give you Frenzy, because why not? Why the hell not? Let's give you Rune of Impact. And should we give you the Master Rune of Story, Spangle Helm? A little bit more melee defense. What do we think? I kind of want you to be quite tanky. Master Rune of Adamant would give you a lot more health. But to be honest, 20% on what? I mean, because you're a ghost, aren't you? So you're not really going to... I kind of want to give you armor. Base weapon down. You know what? I'm going to give you... Okay, let's do that. Let's give you a Dwarf Bride, because why not? You're a ghost, but you have needs. Sapper. Let's give you a Spell Shield. Let's give you Obsidian Blades. That's all we can give you at the moment. It's not bad. We'll get the ambush,
No, Gracie.
which we need. There's a lot of units there that are not quite stalky. Plus a Mute Rat Ogre.
Let us begin.
That's a party, isn't it? It's a party and a half. What? Did I knock something down? Did I do that intentionally or by mistake? Do I have defences here? Did I knock the defences down? Fuck knows. Let's just go with growth though. And we'll upgrade you, and you, and you. Because let's face it, we've got the money. Grab some extra growth over there, plus the replenishment. It's not a lot of replenishment, but it's some replenishment. We can upgrade you as well, and of course we want growth. What? Go pastures. That's more growth. Okay, go with that.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Hulkenhalf Knuckle Breaker. Is breaking his own knuckles or other people's? Asking for a friend. Okay, you ambushed me. Was I not in ambush stance? I'm fairly sure I was. Okay. Okay, maybe in trouble here. They've got a fair few artillery units and missile units, and they're quite far away from us. And we can return fire. But we need to knock out those warp lightning cannons before they do too much damage, which is why I'm sending my ogres around, but I haven't spotted these gutter runner slingers on the flank. Oh, those warp lightning cannons doing so much damage. Maybe I should have pulled back, but I guess the warp lightning cannons have just moved into range, so... Right, we need to knock out these poison wind mortars as well. They'll do a lot of damage if we let them. Mornfang cavalry, I don't know, they seem slower than... Because, I mean, these guys have got a speed of 49, right? So you'd expect... They've got 60... So, I mean, in theory, we should be able to catch up with them, right? Because 49 versus 57, we should be fine. And yet, just not doing it. And this is kind of something that annoys me. In that, either I'm not getting all the information. Either these Mornfang cavalry are not moving as fast as they should be, or as fast as it says they are, Alternatively, this should be better because there's no reason I shouldn't be able to run the. If I was in control of those gutter runners, those bastards would immediately stop and turn around and try and melee the Mournfang cavalry. But the AI is constantly like, nope, leave them, get them out of there. And so because it can command its units better than I can, there's no way the Mournfang cavalry can actually catch up with these gutter runners. So we'll just get kited to death, despite the fact that we've got more speed than they have. Either way, we're going to come down and attack. Well, lightning cannons, we're going to knock those out of commission. The Mournfang cavalry at this point is sacrificial. I'm getting quite annoyed about the fact that we can't catch up with the gutter runners. I'm actually swearing quite a lot. In the midst of all this, the platypus is taking a lot of damage. He's getting quite beaten up. Thorek is dealing with the mutant rat ogre. We've got a lot of nasty units, and old Hans Gruber, is just chasing units around but not getting very far because, of course, it's very difficult to catch up with units when they're just faster than you, and he's quite slow. So we've knocked out the lightning cannons. That's good. That's a bonus. Gottry, is he okay? He's got 281 health points left. That's not very many. He's surrounded by death runners and being shot with crossbows. Okay, we're going to get him out of there. He seems fine. We need to advance. Taking a lot of death globe and, oh yeah, those mortars. Oh, death globes and mortars are the worst. That's right. We basically need to move our quarrelers close enough to shoot them, because otherwise they'll just run away. So we need to like slowly creep across the battlefield towards them, which means we're going to take a lot of fire in the meantime. I'm hoping we can break the enemy army. Oh, we've lost so many Mournfangs. There's like, how many of them left? I mean, they did kill 99. That's pretty good. But, ooh, 3. Yeah, we might lose that unit. At least Hans is chasing people down. And they're shooting him, which I'm fine with. Oh, come on, just break. Just fuck off. Go away. Leave me alone. Just piss off. Finally. Okay, army losses. Saw a bit of a drop in morale there. If we can just rouse a couple more units, I think it'll be fine. For fuck's sake, just go away. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's so much damage. So much damage. Come on, just rout a few more units. That's all we need. That's all we need. There's 3 Mournfang cavalry left. Jesus. All right. It's not great. Kill these gutter runners. They're just annoying. They're just irritating. Shoot them. Kill the mortars. That's it. That's it. Target the mortars. Okay, finally. Finally, there we go. Yep, chain route. Oh, thank God for that. That was too close. That was a bit dicey.
Cough up and clear off.
Yeah, we were spotted. Oh, that's a kick in the nuts.
Thorek Ironbrow.
Where's that other army gone? Where is that other army gone? Oh, it's had to go. It's going to have to go around the long way. Okay, well that actually works out for me because that means they're going to take a little while to reach us. So I can deal with this army first, assuming there's not a third army. Fingers crossed. This is... Yep, we'll grab that one. I'm amazed we didn't lose any units then, to be honest. I was sure we were going to. I guess let's go... Okay, let's go with Rune of Slowness. Rune of Slowness, get Order of Guardians. Weapon strength and fighting against vampire counts, all that kind of stuff. We're not really doing that. So let's go with Blade Master. For the moment. And I hope he will try again, and this time we can get the drop on him. That'd be nice. If we could. Could do that, please. Really like it. We built. Anything that needs building? Nope, we're all good. Everyone's happy-ish.
No, need my warp tokens.
Oh, I forgot about you. It's fine. You just keep trudging your way up to us, and eventually you will reach us one day, maybe. Ah, the Court of Librus is dead. Good. Does that mean I can trade with Tekalis? Because I would like to trade with Tekalis. I know he's a horrible elf. Oh, we did get the ambush. Oh, good.
So it's war. Good.
Okay, well, that's one down. And oh look, yes. Just as I suspected, there is another one.
Run, Riki.
There is indeed another one. Of course there is. There's 3 of the bastards. Typical. Okay, should we go stand your ground? What do we think? What do we think? What are we thinking here? You know what? I might like more armor. Because, you know, I might not have enough. Yeah, I can never have enough armor. All this is fine. More speeds is not really, you know, for a dwarf. Rune of speed, on the other hand, I'm very much down with. Let's give you... I think we're going to make you hard to hit, because you've already got 98 melee attack. Which is absolutely fine. I don't now. If I could just be far enough away from me, you definitely won't be able to spot me.
Quietly does it.
That's the dream, anyway. Let's get the Deadly Blade. Okay, let's see if we can... I don't really like these summoned armies. They always kind of feel like bullshit. Quest battles, that's one thing.
Perhaps we should...
Hello. Okay. Okay, we did get the ambush. That's nice, because I would prefer to ambush them than them to ambush me. Deploying your quarrelers behind the enemy artillery, that's a big brain strategy. But if you want to go galaxy brain, you forget to deploy your artillery and put them behind a bunch of trees so they can't actually do anything. Anyway, so the Morn Fan Cavalry charging directly into this blob here, and what a blob it is. You can see all this mortar, poison wind mortar, infant weapon teams getting locked down into combat, which is exactly what we need. Once we've dealt with the Warp Lightning Cannon, we need to move our crawlers up. Wrath and Ruin doing a nice big number there. How many kills did Thorek get, do we think? He got 1. Okay. That's fine. Right, now the Morn Fan Cavalry need to get out of this engagement because there's a lot of crossbows incoming. And that's going to be quite damaging for them. So we're going to pull them out of that fight, hopefully, quickly. Get them out of there ASAP. So the quarrelers can wreck this blob. You know what would be nice on this blob? Artillery. Oof. That's a lot of dead ogres. Alright, the weapon teams have mostly got away, which means we need to finish them off just so they can... Otherwise they'll start turning around and chucking poison wind globes at me, and I do not want that. Do not want. Over in the trees, Morn Fan Cavalry barely surviving. And trying to hunt down some rats as they're fleeing into the trees, backed up by some of our longbeards. Which is good. My main concern, though, is these weapon teams. They need to die as quickly as possible. Luckily, it seems like they're mostly dropping poison wind globes on themselves, so thank you very much, guys. Come on, finish them off. Okay, some Death Runners charging in. Not do quite well against the Longbeards. But equally, the Longbeards should do quite well against them, because they're not really that armoured. They're really a flanking attack force rather than a frontline attacker. The Quarrelers trying to... Oh, taking so much damage from those poison wind mortars. Honestly, fuck these things. I hate them. I like poison wind, but much longer range, which is worse. That's not what you want. Well, finally, army losses take effect, and the enemy army flees, even without the help of the artillery. Gee, we still got the Mournfang. I guess unless they're wiped out, they're still with you. That's nice. I was just so sure we were going to lose the Mournfang cavalry then.
I want gold, not prisoners.
Are they all dead?
Thorek Ironbrow.
No, they just retreated. There's safeguards. Where's the other army? That's... Okay, you're over there. So you're still a few turns away, which is fine. So let's lay a little ambush again. We'll get the Rune of Slowness. And we'll grab you. And again, I think we're going to go melee defense with you just to make you a bit more tanky. Be careful with the Mournfang cavalry, otherwise we'll lose them. Must remember to actually deploy my fucking artillery next time, I guess. Makes life a little bit easier for me, doesn't it?
Hey lad, what can I do?
Doesn't it?
If you want something done right.
I'll probably get rid of the Longbeards and get
Master engineer
this guy in here. Because I think he's probably... Oh, a Dwarf Bride and a student. Everyone gets a Dwarf Bride and a student. Just giving them away for free. Let's give you inspiring presents. Right, with any luck, you'll meander down and we'll smush you. I think they're basically just tasked with charging you, regardless of what else they've got on. So I think we'll probably be fine there. Let's get 3 of you. Eventually, we probably want to get some artillery recruitment buildings in here, but for the moment, we'll just go with growth and try and build this province up as quickly as possible. Oh, look at Thorek getting the ambusher. Oh, we're being raided by these wankers. Because probably someone's doing the ritual. Who's doing the ritual? Mazdamundi, which means they're coming up from the south. Yeah. Hello.
Rune Lord of Garagazoo.
Hello there. Will I do this?
Cladbrakak will be tested.
That's all fine.
Let's see what you're worth.
We'll take that one. Right. That Skaven army must be fairly close by now.
Avenged. For the wisdom of the layer.
So, let's go here. We're going to merge you.
Let us begin.
We're going to trade you with you.
On to glory for the ancestors.
And you can ambush as well. Are you still ambushed? No. Right. You re-ambush. You are going to get hard to hit.
Yes?
Can you reach us?
To war?
Yes. Right, we're going to get rid of you.
Tried and tested.
And we're going to get you in here.
Cannons moving. Old ways are best.
Oh god, that army again. Really just horrible. Now, I could merge these guys and get another Mournfang cavalry. Gonna hold... The Mournfang cavalry are quite fragile. They're big chubby boys, but they just take a lot of damage very, very quickly. They really are just like... You have to watch them like a hawk. Otherwise, you will lose them. Okay, let's hope we get the ambush. Because ambush does make my life a lot easier. We did get the ambush. That's perfect. Right, must remember to deploy my artillery this time. Glad to hear that I remembered to deploy the artillery this time, so well done me, pat on the back there. We're dealing with the poison wind mortars first, because I hate those things, and the Mournfang cavalry charging into the rear of the lightning cannons, just to keep them busy, or at least try to. Because it seems like some of them are firing. Anyway, I've noticed this. Basically, if your artillery gets attacked, good luck trying to get them firing at anything. Whereas with the AI doesn't seem to care. It's just like, I'll just keep firing, thanks. You can kill my crew while that's happening. We'll just do that. But Quarreller's now concentrating fire on the lightning cannons and taking them out of commission. And the Mournfang cavalry should be fine, even though they are very, very low on health. That mutant rat ogre is going to leave them alone. We still have quite a large blob in the centre here. And I've sent the platypus to attack the enemy general. And I hadn't realised that he was a master assassin. So probably not the best thing to do. Because, let's face it, Godfrey is many things, but he's not really a character killer. I probably should have sent Old Hands to deal with him. Doesn't have magical... Nope, doesn't have magical attack. So to be honest, that would have probably been the better option. Never mind. Rat Ogre attacking Thorek. Thorek does not care. Thorek is going to twat him in the face with a hammer and be done with it. Perfect. Perfection. Got some Eshin Triads engaging with the Longbeards, but the Quarrelers have now found their mark, having dealt with every other enemy in their path. And the Clan Eshin Triads are now trying to flee off in the other direction. We're going to try and jump the Master Assassin. But he jumps us instead. So he's taking a bit of a beating. Looks like Hans has managed to deal with an entire unit of Storm Vermin by himself. Killed 45 of them, chasing off the rest. The Master Assassin is running away and now trying to kite us. So I've decided, well, two can play at that game. If you want to kite me, then I'll just shoot you full of crossbows, basically. So while he's going to just go and stand out in the middle of a field, in full plain view, slinging some shurikens at us, I'm going to tell my Quarrelers to just, you know, fill him full of crossbow bolts, really. Yeah, dodge these, you wanker. Oh, and also the artillery as well, because why not? You had enough, or are you thirsty for more? No? Have you had enough? Yeah? Oh. On his knees, and... Oh, cuts his own throat, fair enough. Thought the crossbow bolts would have done that for you. Right, that last of them? God, I hope so.
I want gold, not prisoners!
Drink to victory! Oh, the Shadow Gore herd are dead. That's good. Sipsritlik is also dead. So we've got 80% replenishment. And we've also got 15% extra money from gold mines. Very nice. And Thorek's an engineer. Good for him.
Blame you.
Oh, skill points. Right, Forge Fire, yes, because less armor for everyone around me is always nice. I'm going to give you a little bit more speed. Make you a little bit quicker on your feet. I'm going to give you Foe Seeker. I'm definitely going to give you extra speed, because if you can... You're basically like an assassin character. You can just run around and murder enemy generals for me. As long as I don't have magical weapons, of course. And then I definitely want to... Ooh. So we can get Deadeye or Grudge Raker. Decrease range, increased number of projectiles. Oh, carry a big stick. Percussive maintenance. Cinder Blast. Sharpshooter. I mean, increased range and anti-infantry. Okay. So you can either become like a snipey person, or I guess that's more like a melee person? So that would give you... Okay. So I guess that makes you more like shotgunny. Oh. Oh, tricky. Tricky. Okay, I'm going to go for increased mobility to start off with, because it's just an obvious... It's an obvious one. Nope. Don't do that. I meant the entire army. The entire army can get in here. Let's finish you off.
Cough up and clear off.
Now, that does stack, we decided, didn't it? Did we decide that? 7 turns remaining. Yes, good. Okay.
Victory for the old.
We also got a Brewmaster, but that only affects the local region. More students, because why not? A Choir Master. Fair enough. And a Teller of Tales. And an Archivist. All that kind of good stuff. More research. More public order. More goods. What's this? Rune of Breaking. Okay, Rune of Hearth and Home. Warbreaker's nice, isn't it? Does that stack? We need to check if that does stack, because if that does stack, then... Holy shit. Holy shit. Hands. Let's give you Wound Maker so you can be more killy. I mean, overall, I think you're looking pretty good, but we could do with maybe some more magical items we get our hands on them.
Onward.
I think we're gonna. What do I want now? I guess that's a generally good trait to have. So we'll grab that one.
All ways are best.
Got another skill. Oh, now I have to make the choice. Well, no, I don't. I can go break open the casks because that means that we can get the triangulation, which is just generally going to be very, very useful. More missile damage for our quarrelers. They've already at 81. How high can we go? That's the question. Okay, chopper chops. You can get a little bit more growth. How are we doing? 69. Nice. 69 growth a turn. Nice. Very nice. We're actually doing pretty well at the moment. Right, we still need to go and kill the orcs. That's a whole thing. And I guess now, because I don't know where the other Dubries are.
I shall punish the thieves who took it.
I need to find Nakai. Because if I can find Nakai, then I can potentially get an agreement with him. Because otherwise I'm going to have to declare war on him to get that settlement. And that'll be a nightmare to deal with. That's a nightmare scenario.
It shall be reunited with the Dowie soon.
Oh shit, no. Okay, that one's over there.
It has been lost to our people for far too long.
That one's over there.
Soon we will reclaim it.
That one's over there.
The ones who took it will pay with their lives.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. But we don't know where the ancestral rune of Grimnir is. Because it doesn't tell us. So I'm assuming that one's sort of like hidden. So we need to we're gonna take the dwarves. We're gonna get the spur gear. Then obviously we're gonna have to fend off the old rat attack. Do I finish off the Dark Elves or do I just leave them? I mean, they've only got one minor settlement, right? What are they going to do?
Oh, it's you.
It is me. Hello.
Excellent.
Good. Glad you're so positive about this meeting. Yeah, I can't trade with anyone else, which is annoying.
Very well. Speak. If you
Oh,
must.
you're not getting on with... I thought you were getting on with the Cult of Sotek. Oh, you don't like the Cult of Sotek? The Cult of Sotek likes you. You don't like the Cult of Sotek because trespasses. Right. Fair enough. Well, don't go to war because that would be quite annoying. Because I've got a military alliance. I don't really want to have to kill... Well, I mean, killing elves is, all very well and good. I just don't want to have to go and deal with that. So I guess the poll for next time is, do we want to head north and grab this doobie? What's it? I don't remember what it is. It's fine. Or do we want to head east and grab these two? Obviously, we're gonna get the orcs. So that does mean we're gonna have to deal with another wave of Skaven. It's probably gonna be 4 stacks this time. Oof. Oof. On the other hand, this does give us more range, missile strength, ammunition in reload time reduction for grudge throwers and quarrelers. So I mean, that's quite a nice one to have, considering our quarrelers are already pretty freaking insane. Let's make them more so. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.